Alright guys, so we're already late. We're supposed to be leaving Jellystone, headed up to Central City, Colorado at about 7:30, 8 o'clock is what me and my wife discussed. It's 9:40. Just now getting out the RV park, and JJ has to go take a poop. Pretty typical. I'll check back in with you guys later. Bye.
We just met up with family at the, Westbound and Down. We don't usually eat out a lot, but it's been really fun seeing unexpected family. So another perk about this life, for sure, is seeing family that you would never have seen before. We are here with another YouTube family. They are camp hosting, and so we met up with them, and we're going to be asking them a couple of questions to get just their point of view. But it's been really fun to see how another family makes full-time travel work for them, and to see their little home, and plus it's been really cool for the kids to play with other kids. So we will check in with them in just a little bit.
Right. Hey guys, we're here with Todd and Amanda from Family No Matter What. If you don't subscribe to them, you should check them out. Great family, good people.
And we have a couple of questions. So how long have you been on the road, and did you have any experience before starting?
Well, we have been on the road since January of this year. We've actually lived in this for over a year. We moved into it to stage our house before we sold our house.
We went to Texas first and put our solar and stuff like that, but we started in January. So
we've only been doing it for 1 week, so they have been super helpful.
We don't have a ton of experience. It's only July, but.
And what has been your hardest or biggest transition?
I'd say that this small space was a transition. Just because we had, rowdy kids, they're little. They're in the age where they don't just go in their space and color and stuff. They have to be everywhere, off of every surface, and that especially on rainy days.
Yeah, it's only more noticeable on rainy days.
Yeah.
Days like today where it's beautiful, the kids are outside and it's really not bad at all. But rainy days when we're locked in, things can get interesting.
Yeah. No, I was pleasantly surprised with how, marriage-wise, just being together all the time. I mean, we've done very well with that. That's from our experience. But I mean, there's little things that each other does, sometimes.
There's always a little quirk.
I know what she's talking about.
Yeah. Would you like to share it?
On the sink or something.
Maybe I can get a heads up on what's going on.
Yeah. No, but no, that's been good. Anything else?
No, I mean, for the most part, I've absolutely loved
the working
every
out,
bit of change.
Working out, we haven't really gotten we eat well, we eat healthy, but I think, and that's something that a lot of RVers say that is hard for them to juggle is fitness and stuff, and we're, I think that's something we do, hike a lot.
You got to be intentional.
You do have to be intentional, and it's really hard with kids.
Yeah. So their workout on their own though.
Yeah. Another hard thing that we had to adjust to is not feeling like we're on vacation, and I think that that's a pretty general one that all RVer full-time, especially full-time RVers, not feeling like we're on, let's go out to dinner. Let's
Which is
go
tough
do
because
this."
when you're always in a new spot, you want to see everything. But you just got to reel it in.
You want to try
Yeah.
to do
And
everything.
especially if you want to save money. Like we try to be very frugal with how we do things.
Yes, they're like
and-
the ultimate boondockers.
and we save a lot of money because we do that, but it's hard. It's because we want to like, ooh, we heard that restaurant's good.
Right?
Let's-
Yeah.
So I mean, and that stuff adds up really quick.
What's your biggest piece of advice for somebody wanting to start this lifestyle?
Biggest piece of advice would be, I think this might be more for like a woman, but making sure that your RV is homey inside for your family. Like, I mean, if it feels like just an RV when you're coming home from a long day, it's gonna feel like an RV.
Yeah.
But if you are intentional with, little things that represent your family or, things like that, it's gonna feel like home. No matter how small or big it is, it's gonna have that homey feel, and that's really important. Whether it be a fireplace or plants or deck pictures or whatever it is for what the family, but that's important. And I think knowing your whys of why you are doing this, because there are days where your injector blows or your turbo blows and it's $1,500, or your awning is busted and it's just so frustrating, or your family's just things are a little awry, and just knowing the whys of. And that also happens in regular homes too. No matter if you're in an RV or in a house, you're still gonna have those crazy days. So you have to keep that in mind too. But knowing your whys of why you're doing this, whether like for us, we just felt like this is really what we're supposed to do. And I met this lady before I actually used to clean her house before we left, and I was talking with her about it. About us possibly doing this, and she said that I just think that's so awesome. She lived next to a cemetery, and it sounds kind of morbid, but it really stuck with me. Not once has she ever seen a U-Haul following a hearse, and it sounded kind of morbid, but it's true. People put so much just emphasis on possessions, and we're not after that, and we don't have the newest stuff to get going, but we're just we just got out there to do it, and it doesn't
what
take
we could get to get us going, and now we're out here and it's amazing.
Yeah, that was our biggest thing, to just start. Start where you are.
We do pretty much only boondock. It gives us time to find a spot in the location we're going, and if that doesn't work out, we go to our plan B spot. So we just keep it short and keep it slow. That's how we roll.
You have to find your own, like, everybody's got their own travel pace, everybody's got their own travel style, where people like to stay. Some people don't like boondocking. We actually really like it, and so
how we planned to do it from the beginning. We knew we were going to go slow.
Everybody's different.
We stay 1 to 2 weeks at a place at a time. So that's just how we planned from the beginning. We just try to stick to it
and make adjustments as you go. It's just a journey, and you just adjust it when needed.
How do you explain that, like the feeling of being able to watch your boys grow up, be able to help your wife with diapers, even though before you might have helped her, probably not as much as you do now. But, like, you get to see her hands-on with the kids and really appreciate what they do.
I have loved, now, maybe not everybody, I've loved spending every minute of every day with my family.
It's been awesome.
It's something that I was looking forward to when we discussed even doing this life, and I feel we've grown closer as a family. I know my kids better. I know my wife better. I'm closer with my wife. I'm closer with my kids, and it's just probably the best part of the whole thing. I mean, seeing these awesome things, it's great, and that's what you see in a lot of the videos. But the reality, the closeness you get, I mean, it's the best part. It really is.
I agree. It's been amazing.
And that's a big why.
Yeah, that's what makes it worth it.
It's a why.
It's a why.
Well, thank you so much for being here and letting us ask you these questions.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Thanks for inviting us up.
Oh, heck yeah. We're
been
so glad y'all
awesome.
came out.
I will leave all of their information below, so you guys make sure you go and follow them. They're amazing, and it's been so much fun to see that's just their space and how they make full-time living work for them. So I'll leave it all down below, and make sure you guys go subscribe.
Alright, you gotta go, Randy. Here you go.
Ready?
Hasta la vista.
Okay. So you gotta sit. You gotta sit with Daddy.
We can't do that. I can't feed you.
Yeah.
This is what interviews with kids look like.
Exactly.
Have fun editing that.